asalaamaaleykum welcome back seen programme Youth Lead bi nga amal fii every Wednesday the same time fii si GRTS li ñaanal am dalal jàmm leen jox seen wàccuwaay di la wax ne rek programme Youth Lead comme ni ñu koy defee every Wednesday rek maanaam isi fi ndaw yi waxtaan ak ñoom seen yëngu-yëngu li waral seen development and stuff like that maa ngi nuyu ñëpp di nuyu ñoo xamante ñu nekk si lopitaan la ñaanal wér ak wérle kon ni ma koy defee rek di nuyu tamit ñoo xamante di ñaanal ñoo xamante ñu nekk ñoom la caay fii te gannaaw yaa defal leen jàmm mooy delluwaat seen njaboot di nuyu président bi di nuyu suñu directeur ak suñu Aïssa tamit di ko jaajëfal mooy suñu director of programme di ko wax congratulations ci new position bi FTV maa ngi fi nag ak FTV ak suma ñaari poli tey loolu ma jaar ñaari pol moom dara ñoo ma wóor tey.
Cheikh jërëjëf thank you so much mbaringol mbal bisimila la GRTS television oto alla Youth Lead programme o len men kanale arabo ko ngayitanda la nyamen doro ni am Youth Lead wala fondinke wala programme ko men natale jang ñum programme oto doro dalta ka ke nyame nga kacake fen la men yalon ko fondinke wala sulo len ila katako be men anim be mona keno lay pour kaaje doron ko ani fongol be mona keno lay fay pour kaaje doron ko banko ita nyaato ma fa la cheikh baraka baake atalan do ko nyoti ni man kanyum programme au present bi nga lundangol so men yalon koy botanak SOS bari ni amoy SOS doron ngalon ne ko nyimu bundalti me yalon ko igla makoy ro siyata baake bar suntu fondinke wala na bi nge fana soto nyum programme ko no pour ni kacha ye project ko men soto fondinke wala cheikh baraka baake ñal na ko sa dundo kacha ko no sa.
Yes, thank you so much FTV dina dara suñu gan yi ñu commencé si Malick Jiba ñu la bàyyi introduce ak viewership.
Okay, good evening everyone. I am Malick Jiba, social worker working with the SOS CSGE project.
Okay, and we have also the other one is Salifu Emba.
Yes, good evening. Thank you for having us. My name is Salifu Emba. I am a social worker working with the SOS Children's Villages in the Gambia, and particularly with the SOS CSGE project.
So, Fatu, we'll start with Salifu Emba to tell us about the project, the CSGE.
Break it down for us.
Okay, CSGE is an acronym which stands for Community Strengthening Through Green Economy and Education.
Right.
So it is an extension of what we used to call the Sustainable Waste Management to reduce child rights violations at the Backwater dump site, which was the first project implemented to reduce the rights of the children that used to be violated at the Backwater dump site, because we believe that is a thing of the past now, as well as helping to improve the living conditions of people that live within the vicinity of the Backwater dump site. That project also entailed youth empowerment. It also entailed the uplifting of the facilities that we had at the Backwater dump site, which involved the building of access roads at the dump site to enable firefighters have access to fires whenever there is fire at the dump site. It also involved the building of reservoirs and water hydrants at the dump site, as a result of which we've actually realized the decrease of fire incidents at the dump site. We will not take credit because we were working with the biggest stakeholder of the dump site, which is the Kanifing Municipal Council. But the implementing agency of that project was the SOS Children's Villages in the Gambia. So that was BMZ Phase 1. Now BMZ Phase 2 is also geared towards increasing the living conditions still of people living within the vicinity of the Backwater dump site. And because we called it the community strengthening through green economy and education, we realized that the best thing that we can do is to help families, youths, and everybody that lives within that vicinity to actually uplift their life, but not just that, to reduce the impact, especially the negative impact which the dump site have been having on people living around the dump site. SOS Children's Villages is very particular about the dump site because we are almost the closest to the dump site. And whatever affects everybody living around the dump site will actually affect us. It will affect the children working with us. It will affect our clinic. It will affect our training institutions, as well as every other staff at the dump site. That's why we took particular interest in making sure the effects of the dump site are minimized.
Okay. Can you tell us over the years what are some of the impacts that you've registered from those living around the dump site? You want to reduce the effect, but what are some of the struggles they've got?
Okay.
living around it?
We've been working with the 3 communities that surrounds the dump site. That is Dipakunda, Manjakunda, and Bakot. We're still talking about the first phase of the dump site. I'm particularly excited about the second phase.
Okay.
That's why I feel like jumping the gun into the second phase. But the first phase of this project actually helped to uplift families from what we used to say was vulnerability to self-reliance and self-sustenance. Because we uplifted 60 families from Dipakunda, 60 families from Manjakunda, and 80 families from Bakote,
Okay.
which makes it a total of 200
Families.
that were given business coaching. They were coached on how to make business, on how to do business, and then they were also given standard funds. We are particularly concerned about helping families because all those families we believe to are vulnerable. And at the end of the day, if you are interfering or intervening in a family that you feel is vulnerable, it is because of the children. As you may understand, that SOS Children's Villages is very particular about the protection of the rights of children, as well as the uplifting of youth, as well as the protection of women. These are the 3 basic things that SOS Children's Villages are
You primarily look at,
So, as a result of which, we've registered tremendous success working with these 3 communities, working with the local institutions in these 3 communities to make sure that not just do we stop at interfering or at helping the sustenance of these 200 families, but beyond. I'm saying beyond, that is because we've engaged in so many advocacy programs when it comes to environmental protection, when it comes to child rights protection, and all of it. So BMZ is known by almost every other person living in Bakote, Manjai, or Dipakunda. Some of the advocacy activities that we did were to sponsor the Super Cup matches of these 3 institutions or of these 3 communities. Bakote particularly played their Nawetan tournaments in Manjakunda. So what we did was we sponsored the Super Cup of Manjakunda, and we used the opportunity to advocate for environmental protection and child rights protection by using banners, by using T-shirts, and as well as engaging directly with people that were in attendance. We also did the same thing in Serekunda West, in which Dipakunda is part of.
Okay.
So
I think
we'll
come back to Salifu. Che, dañ bëgg rek Salifu lu mu wax nii rek bu fekkee moom dina ko mën a firi si Olof. Wala mu dem ci Pël or Mandinka, any of the language that you're most comfortable with.
Either Pël or English.
Okay, but
Yes.
can you do that in Wolof?
In Wolof,
I think
yeah.
I may
Okay.
be able to try.
Okay, but then we will come back to him.
Yes.
Okay, you can tell us what you would want to add on what Salifu said.
Yes, thank you so much. We are talking about the second phase of the BMZ project because a lot have been achieved because of the relevance of the project and the impact that has been made. A lot of good things have been done. So many projects don't make it to the second phase. They collapse in the first phase. So any project that makes it to the second phase means that a lot have been done and there is a relevance of that project in that community. And the CSGE project is like a scale up of the BMZ project. It also has a very, very important component, that is the youth. And these vulnerable young people, SOS is now a very key player in youth empowerment and development in this country. You will agree with me that this is not the only project that has youth components. In fact, there was a whole project that was focused on youth empowerment in the CRR and LRR. And now SOS is also into projects and also uplifting the status quo of vulnerable young people. So this project also has a very, very key component on also supporting young people, vulnerable young people. Currently, we've enrolled 150 young people. The number might look small or sound very small, but the impact that it can create in these communities, it can be huge. These are vulnerable young people who are actually going through technical and vocational training in the institutions that we are working with. and their trainings are going very well, and the project intends to continue supporting them to also realize their dreams in terms of becoming entrepreneurs, establishing their own businesses, and also going back to their communities to also serve and continue helping other young people. So that being the case, this CSGE project, these are people who are selected from communities. When we roll out the advertisement for people to apply, more than 500 people applied.
Okay.
But due to our indicators, we were interested in 150 young people, and these are the ones that we are currently working with. We will take them through a lot of soft skills to develop their minds, do some mentorship and career guidance for them, prepare them well, get them through a lot of entrepreneurship trainings, and so that once they have the skills, they are also ready to take up their own businesses. And by doing so, they also go back to their families, also help, and also continue also being role models and also supporting other young people to also commit to exactly. So the project has that component, and this being a youth show, it's important that people know that SOS is also into projects that are also supporting young people. And you were in some of our programs, you've seen the BMZ project that he's talking about also had a youth component. They had 50 young people that were also taken into youth programs. They were trained. When they finished their courses, they were supported with toolkits to start their own businesses. So this project is really, really very, very important. This is why it has made it to the second phase. And we will continue to support with our partners, very viable partners that are side by side working with SOS to ensure that together, just youth empowerment is not everyone's business. Gambia is a youthful population. We have to focus on our young people. We have to give them the required trainings, the required mentorship and career guidance and support to ensure that.
And especially when it comes to skills training.
Skills training, exactly.
Not everybody can sit in an office.
Exactly. It's an area now.
If you acquire a skill,
absolutely,
you can employ a lot of
absolutely.
Even talking about the first phase, we had interviewed some beneficiaries that benefit from the first phase.
Exactly.
And maybe we'll play the video later and listen to them and when they come back we'll talk about them, how happy they are and what they will do in the future. Based on the first phase of the project.
Exactly.
And it is very important. Very important.
Yeah, that is why it is very important that we communicate some of these things in the local languages, because not all of the young people watching the show can speak English. But then, if you can just.
But before that, I think we watched the video.
Yeah, we watched it. We will go watch the first video. We have
three of them. Some 2 videos are in Mandinka, one is in Wolof. So we can watch the video, and when we are back, then we will talk about the video. I think it's better to continue with the project. Yeah.
Nte okay nga kalamta na parents so because inata force na parents so lea. So inata wal nyini ka so ntol mil bije mil bukata so inata nte tu nata finti.
Anyway, nte project likely inata na school kono. They asked about my parents, so Wesley I'm alone. So after number ma call kabran nata ya explain na ako anyway say na beto ala bulo ko na jibe kulbe kala nyama. It's me and my elder sister. So I'll not take mo flow be nata be. But I'm so grateful anyway because I was sitting for so many years. I'm not doing nothing anyway. So kabring emoni nenka ibamuna kala. There are many things, makeup, a fashion designer, a wealthy man, catering, exactly. So for me, I like fashion design.
Never see for na grade 12 bang bring a grade 12 bang ntata do kola before you properties menundo ko nu wala to for 5 months so nata debula because ngaji bele comme like ni fan sundo ko nyongotal ndung abeti atara sen pour ntong young people lol nga do ko ke nga moñol makoy isaje itol fanem sa sote be mi mutal no pour so makama so mbenu sirine biringa before you bula mba siri sen nata nina antibody amola lun killing so na anti konye ko fo say kata min dolen kay ko man tar kata hani do am felentin siri andu nta siyo mo like momo yentalo yalo na konte mun do ko lalti ngada harol de dalen ka wonjo de dalen ka fengol be de dalen hani mba so kono nke wafi comme online business ngol ketenti nka dendi kol fana wafi nole ani nin to total nka wolle fenu so nata explain akonye ko say project on finti tale ya mi retita e fo mo samba ya fenke ya feel eta won nke ko okay avec theater so on tele total num makeup la because I like beauty saying ntata ngata makeup ni fata so ako ni ko why not yeta fashion designing because wo fana bet yatal ye fashion designing karang after yena labam makeup lan kay ko okay bet yatal so birin dun fashion designing start nga like bakel because wol fisata siken songo fananti so ntenga appreciate bakele nim projet ni yanati nya because abe dindin jamal ma koy kane wol fisata siken songo ti imantara do kula sakatuma muso ha anu projet mi an ko firile so katuma musol soma ika family la soto ima le bita futu wala dami ya jël so ñanda ka wuli le yete siti ye do ko wake si ken so o mamuna fa fen so nte ba fa la gela ya baraka baake nte nga xamele comme lay nga fa sundo ko soto nga moñol ma koy like nga young people all employ ni ye do ko wake ñola so nawale xameda wolen tala xamut
ya man suma side projet bi num starté moy dañ amone flooding sun kër den gaay ñew fofu nonu check fofu nonu buñ checké fofu nonu ba paré ci lañ la té ndax dafa am youth bo xamantene dafa bëgga jékali jangam den man suma brother ci la ma contact suma brother bu ma contacté den ci la ko wax né ya awu go but projet bi to be honest ñom ñoo ñu sponsor jëna ñu uniform jëna ñu ay bag jëna ñu everything lo xamantene dañ ko nit ci wañ bi ñom ñoo ñu ko jëndal den after den ñu dem buñ jéxalé ba paré ci lañ dem attachment ci hotel different hotels ñeneen ñi suma yeneen ni ñu dem ci nuntadi sa ñu dem ci restaurant ci légui fu nekk ni jéxal nañ ci lañu jëndal bagage yi ni because at the start of the project dañu waxone ne suñu jéxalé ba paré gaay dañu jëndal bagage pour ñu mëna empower dimbali suñu bop
léegi bagage yi la yo la ñëw bagage yi ñu leen ko jox la ngeen fay lo ngeen sé mëna bénéfice because jëna bagage dafa cher fridge pour start up restaurant dafa expert dafa métier waaye ngeen am ngeen lolu so yo la ngeen yaakaar pour lu ngeen def ci bagage
bagage yi pour use ko ñu ibi restaurant ñu mën ko use na am bagage ray na dafa seer ci marché bi parce que nga to nga am ku la jëndal bagage yu mel ni yombul daal asfate am nañ ko daal dem bëgg try ray na amagu restaurant waaye dem bëgg ibi restaurant suñ ko ibi ñu def fa bagage yi ñu start su ne ba xam ne restaurant mën na dem forward ñu employé use yi
léegi bagage yi la yo la ñëw bagage yi ñu leen ko jox la ngeen fay lo ngeen sé mëna bénéfice because jëna bagage dafa cher fridge pour start up restaurant dafa expert dafa métier waaye ngeen am ngeen lolu so yo la ngeen yaakaar pour lu ngeen def ci bagage
bagage yi pour use ko ñu ibi restaurant ñu mën ko use na am bagage ray na dafa seer ci marché bi parce que nga to nga am ku la jëndal bagage yu mel ni yombul daal asfate am nañ ko daal dem bëgg try ray na amagu restaurant waaye dem bëgg ibi restaurant suñ ko ibi ñu def fa bagage yi ñu start su ne ba xam ne restaurant mën na dem forward ñu employé yu si waaw dañ di mën a am comme order ni si biir kër boo den ko def si biir kër waaw start nañ boobu noonu
as a team wala as
a team as a partnership
waaw gis ngeen ngeen am seen team bi góor da ngeen liggéey rus naa pour wax waaye nan ngeen nekk di liggéey ak moom
moom daal baax na daal mun na liggéeyam dafa ñu dee jàppale tam si bëri mun na toog lu jigéen mun daal moom mun na ko daal waaw
la nga am pour wax jigéen
yi daal luñ nekk di wax gaay nekkul ne jànga toog si office rek moo nekk liggéey so dañu war a génna at least ñuy def si yeneen yi nga xamante ne ñu am skills because tey soo amee skills training tey mun ngaa jàppale sa bopp jàppale sa famille yeneen youths yi nga xamante ne ñu si community bi tam mun ngaa indi gaay jàppale gaay la dangaa nekk peer influence nga influence yeneen youths yi nga xamante ne ñu ngi toog yaakaar ne baag wee bi o office bi rek moo nekk fu nga xamante ne nit foofu la war a waaw amee xaalis
lekka everyday nit mu ngi koo def
ñu ngee lekka
everyday
bii nii everyday ñu tamit ñu ngee jaajëfal tamit waa SOS because fu mu nekk nii ñoom tamit gaa ñu seen projet bi gaa ñu jox benn seen lifi nii ñu jox seen orders yi ñu ko defar so they are really helping us yeah
just to empower you
amu gaay seen fay na
joxuñu bagage kese rek bàyyi ñu noonu gaa ñu pousse tamit dem si kanam tamit
okay thank you so much
yeah
jërëjëf rafet kontaan naa
ñim projet ko ntama kalamuta juna nde atara no dol fa dunta ko already comme itatalo 1 week jandi ntebe a start la so salif wolen dunde nañu projet ko kono an anatale suwo kono anata num bama dindinne ya so anata ya entaraje so akon bama dindinne ko fo suwo kono mote je mu yalon ko amantara hani fenna comme at other school juda school aɓe sirinne o amanta school o fenko ka ɗum project dole ɓe kekan laftaka adundi jeele ha sen idiyamta wala ñama then jointa fenko ñento that's how I joined to this
ri jointa project ko ñento ite project ko ñinje ñaadi la ani mun nafa kula sa
ngan nafa jama soto jeele ka tum ta mantren manye expect I didn't expect this comme benyen be tara la janne so nte amera comme ibe tala doro yelandi comme ye karandi den ini pare tefta fongo be na la bagasol be lijante la kado yalla sa bagasol sertare ko do fongo man soto gambia kon so nte I wasn't expecting this te comme yen mol karandi jame doro nte I'm so grateful about it
so yal akamata yal karandi la karandi ro ko la fane nata bagasol
akko ando yomol makoy bakela ando yalu na sa okay do ko soto mandia ando nyimo yeje abal fate ye makoy fenna e masto ba jola monna ando tol fanan meta sirine na birin molo school to stop ta grade 9 la but ye makoy bakela ando fanan na man nyimira non ko basila la ko nyule na ye mol makoy e nyum beke molle ko ka baga sol sa moya ka di molla ko mo so hakilo dal ben na life kala nyame so mo contenta wala wo ko la bakela
surtout ite mo musoti
tunte mi yalon ko mumu soti ni tala ke na dimbayal balunde ke mama koy ke mfango ma koy nam fan sutura nam mol sutura anon afalentin jang mbama ndale ngenta kama ko ando dimuso mosden tolle ke mbamal ma koy ay na fa ba ke fanam billahi ando fala yamol mbama ma koy le yamol mbama ma koy len tol fanam ma koy
okay iya itandi ko ika hairdressing ke yedula soto follow fe man dula soto
no man dula soto follow mba plan kam pour ka start ko kono then new time fengata doro maybe I will establish more
ite mune hame ko soto ni fansum dula dati
nte nga hame jamale soto nga hame soto le pour nga fenke nga ta fo nga establish then nga dol invite nang comme outsiders comme ye ke mo le nyame telefona ya plan ka ko le nyame ye mol karande len telefona lafta ka dol karande mol saka mol belore silo content
dan tabake itu be mung advice na so le be mendi la fonni ke wala so du men ya lon ko karanda me bi la karango man jamfa bawo mo be te keno la office kono do ko lati
mbe advice la mon nako ko fana ye wuli ye te ositi ye mecho karang ye fon long ye fon respect parce que muso kay ni ye fon respect ko kay mo bele be respect la anon do ko kay ni nyaatelen wala isa fengo be ke no dunia kono anu mo be takela no president o mo be takela no office do ko lati mo be takela no loyalty so fo sa do ko dol fanan try yake fita ya man na musola aman na kela makeup man na musola man na kela parce que makeup o say mu ke oli musol be la kake so fonsa nyoma ko ekala.
Thanks for watching the video, and it's very interesting.
Absolutely.
And we interviewed the team fashion, team catering, and team makeup. Those beneficiaries are part of for the first phase, absolutely. And this is the second phase. And we've seen that how happy they are, and some of them are saying that in the future they might employ many people.
Absolutely.
And based on this project.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Salifu mba fale doro ni mbara ngal ne ko la man ko man sene abake bar ngal misru wa kan fono lale doron comme nga video je nyamen doron ñin fana musul lalti andi mo fondin ke wallati jamal bi je yayi tan ko biri do la kala mo fodo bam pang man grade 12 set do le grade 12 set be so ko ne man tara fenna ay nata nañi opportunity so do pour aller karandi andal man na dan karandiro dam ma fana na nata bagaso di lale e ba yalo ko do ko so ne andele ne mo karandi ya bula fon bulo ko no tuma do bata janna bi ta fa bagaso so do fa ka feng set up no fa ya ko le yar ba ne bagaso dia o ko muto ko le yar do ko so ne andele doron mbelef la doron yefem fonye ni la ñin training to aning ali opportunity mendira pour kata ki fan sum dula yalla no fay
okay and damay def li ci wala fa
okay ba no problem
okay all right betay ñu nuyu waat leen rek ba pare jaajëfal leen SOS ñoo amal project bu tudda di SOS BMZ project so liñ seetaan ni li nga xamante ñi nga xamante ne ñoo njëriñoo woon first phase project bi nii mooy ndaw yi ñoom ñoo nekk di wone seen kontaan te si liñ leen defaloon rek si gàttal because project boobu noonu dañ dimbale woon ay waajur si ñetti dikka yu wër Bakoteh Domside bi mooy Bakoteh Manjakunda ak Dipakunda waaye emuñu woon si dimbale waajur yi rek tamit dañu utoon juróom fukki xale ñoo xamante ne dañ leen empower maanaam dañ leen yokk a kattan jàngal leen ba pare jox leen ay bagages pour na gaa yi def pour na gaa yi ubbi business boo xam ne ànd na ak métier bi ñu leen jàngal ñun nag tànnaluñ leen métier ñoom ñoo tànnal seen boppam métier ñi leen ne dañ bugg a jàng catering ñi leen ne dañ bugg a jàng fashion designing ñi leen ne dañ bugg a jàng hair dressing and beauty cosmetology so ñu fayal leen gars yi dem jàngi gars yi graduate wàcca den ñu jëndalaat leen bagage pour na gars yi start seen business yi so basically loolu mooy luñ seetaan fii si gàttal rek ba tey SOS amuñ foofu noonu si first phase bi second phase bi dañ meekoon show ne first phase bi ki joxe woon xaalis ne dimbale leen ñi ngeen bugg a dimbale dafa kontaan si liñ def mu gis ne fi ñu waxoon la ñuy dugal xaalis bi dugal nañ ko foofu noonu liñ sentu woon ne la ñuy am si first phase bi amoon nañ ko nuñ ko buggee so mu kontaan si teg leneen ne ok mën ngeen a continuer pour yeneen 2 at ngeen seet lii tam foo leen koy dugal ni ngeen ay dimbalee njaboot yi ni ngeen ay dimbalee ndaw yi ak ni ngeen ay make sure ne especially ñi dëkka si lu wóor ba côté Domside bi jafe-jafe buñ nekk di jànkuwanteel because of the effects maanaam li Domside bi di def si community bi wàññeeku na so loolu moo tax second phase bi ñëw so second phase bi nag dafa ñëw in components so benn component bi mooy dañ nekk ba tey liñ defoon si first phase bi daanaka li si gën a bëri dafa nekk di continuer for instance dañ dimbale woon 200 waajur ak juróom fukki ndaw si first phase bi so second phase bi ñu change ko ñu dimbale juróom fukki waajur ak fukk ak téeméer ak juróom fukki ndaw mooy 150 youths so right now comme ni ko Malick njëkkoon a waxee si first phase bi ñu ngi am téeméer ak juróom fukki ndaw yoo xamante ne ñu ngi leen enroll in different institutions ñoom it ñu ngi jàng so suñ jàngee ba wàcca ba pare dinañ leen tànnaat dina si am first téeméer bi ñooñu lu ñu leen ay defal mooy dinañ leen make sure ñu dugal leen in an incubation programme boo xamante ne ñun ak startup incubator Gambia ñun ñoo am partnership boobu dañ leen dugal in an incubator programme ñu jàngal leen naka la gars yi di doxalee business si kaw li gars yi jàng so suñ paree téeméer boo xamante ne ñoom gis nañ ne ñoom ñoo gën a ñàkk a góorgóorlu bi ko xam nga foog loolu am waaw léegi téeméer boo xamante ne ñoom ñoo gën a ñàkk a góorgóorlu ñooñu dañ leen ay jox startup fund pour gars yi dem seet naka la ko gars yi mun a defee ba start business boo xam ne dina leen jëriñ si kaw li gars yi jàngoon li ñu leen jàngal si school bi ak li leen startup incubation jàngal si naka la ñu war a doxalee seen business yi soo léegi juróom fukk bu si des ñooñu ba tey dinañ leen retain yokkaat laa leen xam-xam ba pare ñoom dañ leen ay jëndal bagage xam nga téeméer bi njëkka ñooñu dañ leen jox start up fund leen dem leen waaw ñële nag ñooñu dañ leen ñun ñoo leen ay jëndal bagage bu mot bu war a start a whole business gars yi dem start up juróom bi si des ba tey xam nga dina am juróom boo xamante ne moom mooy gën a góorgóorlu ñooñu noonu it dinañ leen dimbale ñu bokk si pitching competitions nationally ak internationally if possible understand so léegi itam dina am beneen juróom fukki waajur ñoo xamante ne ñooñu dinañ leen si dugal ñooñu tam dinañ leen jàngal business ba pare ñu jox leen start up funds pour gars yi start seen own businesses ñooñu nag pour affaire yi law la si seen njaboot yi understand nga ñu ut nu ñuy dimbalee seen njaboot yi so léegi boobu tamit am na si luñ bugg a def mooy second léegi nga ñëw si second am nga boobu noonu first goal bi laa la waxal right now so goal 2 bi mooy dañ bugg a start lu ñu ooyee green incubation programme at the premises of SOS Children's Villages maanaam right now soo demee ñu ngi am foofu noonu lu ñu ooyee a compost making chamber boo xam ne dañoo jël waste loo xamante ne soxlatuñ ko and turn it to wealth understand soo léegi loolu soo demee right now da ngay gis ne li nga xamante ne dañ koy jëlee si kër yi yaakaar ne baaxatut di ko jël di ko sànni si Domside ñun dañ ne déedéet bu leen ko sànni si Domside bi am na si loo xamante ne is organique te mun nga koo recycle nga ton ko to compost den nga njëriñoo ko waat si suñ garden yi ak si suñ mbéy mi understand so dañ yaakaar ne loolu suñ ko defee the volume of waste buy dem si Domside bi tam dina wàññeeku te ba tey dinañ make sure ne loolu provide na employment for 1, 2, 3 or 4 youths and you're talking about a multi-million dollar industry understand so léegi right now as we speak that training program is going on am na ñu nekk di ko train youths and caregivers ñoo xamante ne si suñu projet bi la gars yi bokka dañ leen identify yoon ñu ngi leen a train su gars yi pare képp koo xamante ne wane na interest ne bëgg na continuer si that business mu use facility boobu noonu SOS Children's Villages will support them and the partner koo xamante ne moom moo nekk di implement that component dafa am koo xamante ne that is their speciality dañ am contract ak ñoom pour ñu jàngal ndaw yooyu noonu so once they are done any youth that shows interest will be supported by SOS Children's Villages as well as the partner pour ñoom ñu continuer loolu as a business so ñeneen ñi nga xamante ne they wish ne they can go back home and implement that at their own residence ba tey they've already been given the knowledge
it's now up to them.
Yes, it is now up to them. And the other thing is so bàyyi xel bu baax da ngay gis what we are calling the green zone mooy that belt of green trees of green bu nekk along the Bakoteh dump site that was planted by the first phase of this project.
Okay. And it's very nice.
So now what we want to do with that place is what we call floriculture. To go into flower making business. Not just to leave it to become like a forest. We want to beautify the place. You see all those paintings that you're seeing that talks about child rights and everything. See, first phase will have so like first phase be parena, but we still see that there is something that you can do with that space, and that is to train young people in how to make flour, as well as to make money out of it. So right now that has also already started. We are in the process of identifying the people that will be interested in that, and I am sorry to the viewers, someone might be interested, but we already have an identification criteria that we are going through.
What are the criteria?
The criteria is that we are targeting the people that we call waste pickers. We call them dump site. We call them scavengers inside the dump site. Like the dump site has a community of people. They are scavenging there to earn a living.
I know.
The first phase of this project actually capacitized them in environmental hazards, in workplace hazards, in child's rights and everything. And we thought if there is an alternative that they would want to take up and to leave that dump site altogether, why not we come up with it? And then what we believed was, if it is possible that we support in floriculture and they will leave the dump site because of its health hazards and everything that comes along with scavenging, that will be a good idea. So we are targeting them. We are targeting to pull some of them out of that place and ask them to make use of that place, ask them to make use of the green zone. That is the second component of the project. Mali, you want to come with the third component of the project?
Maybe Mali can come with that component.
Yes, actually, Salif has said a lot. And the other component of the project is in which the project is also working with caregivers in the family in these three communities. That is Bakoteh, Dipakunda, and Manjai. We are talking about vulnerable families. And even these young people that we also enroll into this project are also very, very vulnerable. These are people that we want to take them off the street and engage them into something very, very meaningful. We've seen everyone is concerned about the rise of drug abuse, substance abuses. So, and we want to get our youths engaged into something very, very meaningful. So the project now is also working with young people and also families that are within these three communities. So what we are doing with these families is that they are already enrolled into the project, and we will be supporting them to also build their capacity and also train them on business, so that they also have a livelihood where they can be able to support their families. Most of these people are single parents. They have children who are school dropouts. They couldn't continue going to school because of financial challenges and other challenges. So we are targeting those people, 50 families. And these 50 families currently, we are in few weeks' time, we will start to roll out an entrepreneurship training program for them. After that, we will expose them and support them with startup businesses to carry out activities that will generate income for them and their families. And also, we've also taken some youths from these families to also help build their capacity. Now, those youths who are also from those families will also, once they also have the skills, they have their business, they can also support their families. And these people that we are talking about, they are all very, very vulnerable. They all need the support. We know that almost everyone needs support, but we also have a criteria in which that we look into. Because I understand when we, like I said, when we roll out the advert for young people to apply who are interested, more than 500 people applied. That shows you how the need and the relevance of how young people want to make best use of their lives. There came a time in which it was so difficult to get people, young people especially who have gone to school, to embrace vocational skills. It was so difficult. Everyone thought that once you go to school, you have to work in the office. You have to put on a necktie. Now there is a shift in the mindset of young people. And that credit goes to people, to the project, to government, who are doing a lot to sensitize young people to let them understand that vocational skills is now something very, very lucrative. We have to venture into it. And we've seen the government is trying to modernize some of our, tertiary training institutions to ensure that there are a lot of training opportunities for young people on vocational skills. Once they have these skills, they will venture into business, certainly. That's the idea. So, but it's difficult to give young people startup money and ask them to do business when they don't have the skills. So first, you have to take a time, you have to train them, go through a very strategic process in which they are trained on soft skills, they get these skills and ensure that they know exactly what to do. And also, if you train them on business, if you don't give them the startup, the support, for them to be able to start up the business, they will also, just like if you graduate from grade 12 or university, you find it difficult to find employment, you sit at home. So if you also train these young people, they have the skills, it's difficult for them to start up something if there is no money, if there is no startup money. So the project is also looking into that, and we are committed with support of our partners and the government, and we are committed, and we've seen tremendous strides in which we have been making alongside our partners, and it's everyone's business now. And SOS, we are very happy that we are now a very key player in youth empowerment and youth participation in this country. Just of recent, we organized one of the biggest youth congress in this country, in which was not just only SOS children or SOS youths or participants that we are part of it. We networked with a lot of young people to ensure that we create that enable environment and space for our young people to also rise up and also empower themselves, so that we have a very, very good living conditions.
Gacha ngalama SOS, ñu am almost 6 minutes FD ba. Time we may ñu ko. Yeah, we'll say gacha ngalama to SOS because you have done a lot, and with this project yaakaar naa ne many people, young people dañ ci benefit. Wow, come we had that interview with them, ñoo xamante ne just xam nga rek am nañu ci benefit.
You could see the smile on their faces.
So the other 3 or 200 special the garden mono that place before the dump site, I'm fay romba all the time. Man jara de kan fay romba. So dama gis place mu ngi develop. It's very important because so jëlé ñoo xamantene wa ñu ne 5 minutes so jëlé ñoo xamantene ñu ngi ci biir dump site bi di for di pick lo xamantene lo leen di survive. Man xam naa ci ñoo xamantene lu fo leen di survive, understand? So dañ génné fofu nonu for their health, yob leen ci garden flower am dafa important si human being, understand? So dafa nga lu xamantene lu ñu ko rafetlu. Understand? You are doing a great job. It's not only about young people, but even young maintenance, they have families and you support guys, so it's very important. So nañ bàyyi pour ñu jéem a joxe seen last for the program.
Yes. Thank you.
Mr. Malik. Jéema ñaari balance am tey
Yes. Yes. At SOS through the project, we'll continue networking with our partners. We have a network of partners that we brought together. These are technical people from very, very vast and experienced government institutions, community structures that we think are very, very relevant, that we believe can support SOS and the project. We'll continue networking with them to do advocacy, to support all the components of the project, to ensure that they are realized. And hopefully, more projects will also come. Because what if the BMZ project, the impact, the success that have been registered, if those successes are also being registered in this current project, there is room for other projects to come. And that cannot be achieved by SOS alone. We need our partners, we need the network that we've created to continue to support the project through our families, and we also have family welfare communities. In all this, we created community structures to ensure that the communities take ownership of the project. Ensure that even whereas the project phases out, we already established those structures that will continue to support those vulnerable families that we've empowered and the young people that we empowered. So that network of advocacy is key we will strengthen it and we'll ensure that yes, it continues.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Salud.
All right, thank you so much.
30 seconds.
10 seconds.
30 seconds. You don't have time.
Then I would just say thank you so much. All right. Thank you for having us. I hope this will serve as a wake-up call for potential partners and everybody that thinks from what they've learned now, there is room for partnership with SOS Children's Villages in the Gambia. And kindly know that SOS is not just about children, but it's about children, it's about young people, it's about women, it's about development, and it's about protection. So we are about everything. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mama, before I close, thanks for my telo. Can you create some mama johlini? Mama Dresday. Can you create some nega be Bakau Newtown? Nyameko Shalamin Kanye. His telephone number is 312-8595. 312-8595.
This is what we encourage.
I think yow mo xam naa ne as usual waaye ñaari ñoom SS moo leen dress.
Thank you. Yeah, this is all we have for you, viewers. We'll be back next Wednesday again, same time, same place.
I think we will have them again, inshallah.
Yeah,
we'll be back.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, viewers.